too late.
What's too late?
I had something that we could have used at the beginning.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Look, I can edit this bit out. Do you want to do it now?
No,
Pretend
it's
it
cool.
started. For God's sake. Why do you come up with these really good ideas when it's too
Do you
late?
want to see what it is?
Oh my God. Okay. Sorry. Hello. Hang on.
Hi!
Welcome back to the Witching Hour. Hope you've had a lovely couple of weeks. I'm Maddie.
And I am Law. I didn't even touch.
Oh, didn't you? Oh.
Could you not be?
No, I wasn't concentrating. I was in world of my own.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
It's getting
So,
warm.
yeah, sorry.
Look, I've got my patch on. Maddie's still not got hers.
Look, okay, I'll be honest. I tried my denim jacket on and I can't get it past here. And at the moment, you won't see the fucking thing. So I need to get a new denim jacket and then I'll be ironing that bad boy on.
I got this one from a charity shop.
See, I need to go to a charity shop. I haven't been to one in ages.
Wrangler. I need to figure out though how to get them to like put them back on. Like, do you know when they start peeling?
Yeah.
Like that. How do you stick it back down? Like, do you just?
No, you can buy the stick-on stuff. It's like a really kind of clearish white mesh kind of stuff, and you can snip it, cut it to shape, and you can re-iron it back on.
Do you want to know what I was thinking of doing?
Stapling it.
No,
I wouldn't put it past you.
But I was thinking because it looks a bit like plastic, so I was going to get like cling film and just shove it underneath and iron it on, and then the plastic would, like, you know.
I mean,
logically, it makes sense.
In theory, it makes sense. However, don't do that.
Why?
Because you're going to wreck your denim jacket.
If I cut like a little tiny piece around there and then iron it down, the plastic will stick to the back end of this and then the top end.
Do you know what? I've just looked at the camera. I don't know if anyone else has thought this. Can you just like hide your body and lean your head on here? Look, it looks like I've got an animal next to me. I've got a fluffy sheep.
Oh, Rico had fur like this.
Oh,
yes, Rico.
Hello, Rico. Who's your good girl?
Oh, so this one's for you, Rico.
Let's do please, Rico.
But yes, let's get to what I was going to.
Oh my God. Okay, so I love it. It's one of those director clipboards. Is this the choice? Look at this. Look at it. Oh shit, how does it work? How do I open it? Oh, I thought I broke it. I haven't. Action. Oh, we're
Right,
gonna write.
it.
Oh no, I can't write very well. So production. I can't spell. Oh my God. What the fuck? It's really good. I've got chalk. No, I've got chalk pens somewhere, but I don't know where. We're not doing this now. No.
I'll try and do it. Action!
Oh my God.
It's cool, isn't it?
It is. It goes very well with that on air behind
shit,
us.
I brought the pen.
You fucked up, man.
Well, I am fucked hard, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh, it's working.
Oh, you got it working?
Yeah, because for me.
So, anywho, while Law's pretending to know how to write. Oh no, shit! Well, you're doing a good job actually.
I know.
You're not going to fit ing on there.
Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah, she is.
I'm
Yes, she is. She's doing it. She's doing it. So, sorry, it's been a couple of weeks. We have both been very busy, and I mean, both of our social batteries have kind of just gone over the last week or two. I've not been having the best time. Like doctor's appointments, crap like that. Unfortunately, I lost a relative just over a week ago. So that really bummed me out. I was quite upset for a few days, and I felt like I couldn't reach out to that family member either. Not the one who passed away, obviously, because they wouldn't answer, but another one. And I was like, I just hope they're okay. They seem to be doing okay, so that made me feel a little bit better. And then just to top it all off, Evie was ill last night, my daughter, and I was just like, come on, something. And this cow, she turned her bloody phone off this week. She was like, right, that's it. I'm not doing it.
But to my defence, it was because I was ill.
Yeah,
I was
you were
ill. So Monday was on. I didn't even realise that it was the anniversary of Rico's death on Monday. But I think subconsciously, like, my body knew. Do you know what I mean? Because I just felt really down.
For those who don't know, Rico is
my puppy. Doggy.
Was it a poodle?
Yeah, he's a standard poodle. And he's the best dog ever. And I can't have another dog because he was just too great. You know, it's one of them ones, you know, I know for a fact that if I ever had another one, I'd be comparing him.
Yeah, hi, Battersea Dogs Home. Can we cancel the cockapoo?
Like, no offence to people.
I couldn't actually think of any other dog. I was like, damn, what was that friend's dog thing? I was like, the cockapoo. Cancel.
So yeah, I think because of that, I was a bit down anyway, subconsciously. But then I was also coming down with something, and I was like, is it hay fever? I'm not cold, because I don't get ill very often.
No.
Like, very, very rarely. I mean, like, how long have we known each other now? And I don't think you've ever seen me ill, have you?
No, it's been about a year. And even when you have turned up, I think you had a bit of a sniffle at one point, but
It's never anything more than that, is it?
No, it isn't. So it was very unusual to get a photo, like a video chat with you. You're like,
tissue stuffed up my nostrils like this, and I feel sorry for me.
I did feel sorry just because of the way you looked. I didn't care about you being ill. I was like, oh,
she
love.
Gross. I'm binging.
But your social battery kind of went a bit downhill as well.
Yeah.
Because we've been so busy, it's added on to your daily, your job as well, because being a face painter, getting bookings all the time, it's a bit sporadic, busy periods, quiet periods.
Yeah, plus I have to do all the advertising and all that stuff, and finance, and then
keeping on top of the
being
admin
mom
stuff
as well.
Oh god, yeah.
Trying to be
not been well, is she?
My mum.
Yeah,
Mum's been fine.
Who am I thinking?
I don't know. I'm the mum that's ill.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
No, Mum's fine. But yeah, so it was just a bit of everything, and I was like, you know what, I can't. I need a break. Something's got to give, and I chose social media. And you know what? It's been an amazing week.
Yeah,
I've had so much time. I don't think you realise how much time you have to yourself until you step off it, because you don't realise that, you sit down in the morning and you check something, and then before you know it, you've lost 2 hours of your day. And when you put your phone completely aside, you're like, whoa. Got so much free time around. What do I do?
I'd feel lost. I'm like, what do I do?
Exactly.
What do I do? And I'm like, oh no, let me have a look on Google. Oh, no, I can't even do that. Like, what would I do?
Well, I was like that. No, the first day I was like just total detox, and I just rested, and I had a salt bath, and I saged my house, and I cleansed all the energies and everything, and I had a salt bath, and I got out the bath, and I felt amazing. And I just relaxed for the whole day.
Just makes me want to have a bath like that now.
Oh, it's so nice.
Epsom salts, Radox muscle soak.
That's exactly
candles, scented candles.
Bit of lavender as well in there.
Oh, lavender oil.
Nice. No, the lavender Radox. Oh. But like the muscle soak Radox and the lavender Radox, and then Himalayan pink salt, and then just let it all bubble up. And then I just had a nice relaxing soak. It was nice. Oh, and I had a good half an hour in there, 45 minutes.
I've got bath envy now.
Do it.
Yeah, I might have a bath after. I mean, I've just had a shower this morning. No, I haven't showered.
I'll
do
it tonight. You haven't showered for the last 2 days?
No, I haven't showered for the last 2 days. I thought I'd be a proper minger for once.
You know when
you get to that. When you get to that point where you're just like, I can't be arsed. I can't be arsed.
I do that sometimes. Sometimes it's necessary though. You just want to be a tramp. Like, I put a status up the other week, and my sister says, oh, if that's an indirect wherever I see it. And I was like, it's not an indirect at all. I don't want anyone to see me right now. She thought I was indirecting for someone to come over, and I was like, I don't want to see nobody. I've not had a shower for 2 days. I'm in the fucking same pajamas. I am full on tramping it out.
But there's nothing better where when you feel that crap, and then you have that shower or you have that bath, and when you come out, you feel like a freshly polished pearl or something. You're like, oh, you feel all pretty again. And then as soon as you have your first big meal, you're like, oh, I'm all fat and happy again. It's great. No,
I love it though. It's needed.
I've noticed.
We just admitted we're tramps.
Yeah, we are tramps. That's why you're watching us, because you're envious of our trampish life. We're trampers. Speaking of trampers. There we go. You're like, that's a nice little transition there.
Lovely, jubbly.
That was really crap.
It was cheesy crap. I liked it.
So, I have purchased a camper van.
I thought you was going to do a drum roll at least. You didn't even give me a chance to put the cup down to go. Do it again. Go on. She's purchased a camper van.
And we've literally, bless Drew and my neighbour, they've gone out this morning and they've picked up a really nice snazzy tent box that goes on the roof. I've not even
seen that yet, have I?
No, it's literally just been fitted this morning, and it's great because you literally just pull it up. There's none of this fiddling about tents with poles and stuff. You just go. So I got the
Hydraulics.
Yeah, hydraulics
I
in
need
there.
some of
and
them
it
for the
pops
boot
up.
of my car.
But yeah, I thought, well, because me, Drew, and my daughter Evie, we thought we need to encourage, because we tried camping a couple of years ago, and let me just say that we had a small tent that fitted us in, and there was a gazebo attached to the outside, so we had a bit of a sitting area as well. And it was the next morning. I mean, this was on the news a couple of years ago, because we were on the coast of Wales. There was a horrendous storm, high wind gales, and all of this. No, but there were other campsites that were on the news, because when me and Evie came out of the washing cubicles and we were walking hand in hand going towards the tent, and I just suddenly went, "Huh?" And I watched my gazebo go whoosh, and I was like, "Ah, ah!" So I then had to run to the tent, which was half off the floor like this, but ah! So because of that bad experience, it put us off proper camping. So we thought, get a camper, it will encourage us to go out travelling, but also because it's quite expensive for hotels and B&Bs. So Laura's seen the camper. She saw it a week ago, the day after we bought it.
She turned up on the day that I was the illest. And she was, bless her, she was so happy about it. And I was like trying my best to muster up the same energy. And I was like, it looks great, tissue. And I was like, it looks great.
We celebrated because I'd not had a cup of tea in that van yet. Got a little hob, got a little kettle, got the mugs and everything. So we sat in the camper, admiring it, having a look around with our happy.
You're showing me all the little nooks and crannies and everything.
Switches, the lights and everything.
It was.
And then, even though you looked like absolute death, and you sounded it too, I could tell you were trying to put all the energy in. She looked at me and she was like, "So where's our first road trip?" And I was like, "I don't know. I have not planned this through properly, but it will help us. So if you guys carry on giving us suggestions of where to go, we don't have to worry about the holdback of we can't afford a hotel or somewhere to stay. We can literally rock up in our camper." And apparently there are loads and loads of pubs all around the UK that if you pop in there, privately owned ones, not big business, like, you know, them ones, chains, there we go.
Yeah, like, so not something like a Spoons.
Yeah, not like a Spoons or anything.
Like a private one, like the Pig.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, you could turn up, and if you just ask them nicely and you have some food, you have a couple of drinks there, they'll let you just stay in the car park.
That's
so we
great.
don't. Yeah, no, exactly.
That's great.
But it encourages the business to them as well, doesn't it? Because not only are you just staying there for one drink,
you
might
most
stay
likely,
for a couple, and you have a full meal there. So
but not only that, you're most likely as well to wake up in the morning and go, "Oh, just pop in there and
Yeah.
have breakfast."
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, a full English.
And not having to cook it.
Oh.
God. Oh. So you know we're mums.
I'm making me hungry.
Only over a breakfast.
I am.
Is that how you see you are, my darling?
At the moment, yeah.
We're at it. Take 2.
Hey, let's start again.
I thought you jumped then, bless you.
No. Oh, I just laughed and farted. I had to admit it in case you heard it. I'm so sorry. Oh. I could have avoided that. Sorry.
Oh, Maddie!
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got me back for the car. It's a dent. Fuck off. I know that you'd smile on the inside.
The watering. I've got some sage. Although we might not want to light anything in here right now. I'm so sorry.
No. Methane gases. Woo!
It was really bad.
It was.
It's because I had yogurt for breakfast. I'm not supposed to have it.
Oh, nice. Knowing that I'm coming. Because she treats me so wonderful.
You hotboxed me in the car. Revenge.
That was accidental though.
It was. It was the sweet innocent look you gave me. Said, "I'm sorry." And I was like, "No, it's fine. It's fine." Oh God! Open the window! Open the window!
Did your edge was all the way out the window like this?
That was just
it's like a fish trying to.
What, a fish out of water when they go. That was my lovely little party gift after our lovely burlesque class that we went to.
Yes, it was grand, wasn't it?
It was good. I wasn't feeling the big pussy energy when we first walked in. But as soon as she said, "We'll get the whips out," I was like, "Yes!"
Speaking of that,
Uh-oh.
I have something else with me.
I always feel bad that you come with gifts and shit. I mean, do you want this?
It's not gift.
It was.
That looks like something else.
It really does. Do you know what? I was curious. Like, if you do fit it up there, can you have a look in?
But then again, couldn't you do that with one of them things that they use for a smear?
Speculum.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the
Yeah,
name.
but this looks more fun. It doesn't look quite as threatening.
I've got a speculum at home. I wanted to see what he looked like myself.
Look at that. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, we went to the burlesque Marky, and I'm really worried about what she's about to bring out. Is it a whip? Please be a whip.
It's not a whip. It's not a whip. Go for it. I brought them for myself, but I realised I don't quite like them, so you can have them if you want.
Oh my god! So in our class there were whips, and we learnt this routine, and we got these whips as part of a prop, so we were able to like hold them up, put them against our legs.
I felt sexy using the whips.
Oh, I did as well. And it was at one point when you had to turn around and you had to like whip your own arse and then go like,
and rub it there.
Self-care. But it's self-care. Give your bum a rub. I mean, you did it far more sexy than I did. I'm so glad the video of us. But I'll put the link along here somewhere. I'm quite good at this now. If I go like, ooh, the link will appear. But then I realised that you can't actually click it. You've just got to type it in manually. So anyway, I know it's crap.
Is it not how you can put it inside the...
Probably. Yeah, in the description thing.
Box.
Yeah, so I will try this time to do it properly.
We're figuring that out.
So
we're still working at the kinks, but
kinks.
Process.
Speaking of kinks. Yeah, ours was with whips. We learnt this routine. The video is on YouTube. I'll put the link on. And you can watch it. So Laura's at the front. She was like, you've got to stand next to me.
No.
Next to me.
I was like, went to go back, go stand in my spot. And then she went to get to the back and I'm like, where are you going? Where are you going? Don't leave me! And she's like,
no, because there were other people at the front, obviously wanted to record themselves. They all stood their chances. They stood their phones up, and I didn't want to take that away from them because a few of them, they were larger ladies, a lot like me. And I thought, I don't want to shove them out the way for the sake of our video. So I did, I was hoping they might
still see you though.
I know.
And if you turn your phone to the side and put it on big screen, you can see Maddie there. That's what
I did. Can you?
That's what I did, yeah.
See, I've only watched on my phone and gone,
no, turn it into that way mode, landscape mode.
So anyway, we had whips. It was really good fun. But then just as we were leaving, we saw some really brightly coloured things. And we were like, what are they? And the lovely lady, Gina, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Gina, she was like, oh, look, I'll show you what these are. I'm going to show you what these are. So they are, twisted. They are fans. They are so cool. So they're fans, but you kind of go, one naked body, no more.
We'll do one for each nipple. I knew you'd have a lot of fun with them.
I need to practice with it.
Good. You are really good. Yeah, I had to go with
Oh, we could have used these to waft me fart out.
Oh well, where did I get her from?
What do you mean, where did you get me from? You're glad you got me.
Costa, wasn't it?
Nah, Poundland. They're beautiful. So
Well,
why don't you like them?
I don't know. I'm used to poi and the spinning stick and tie.
Yes.
And I pulled them out and I was like,
So you seemed so enthusiastic at the burlesque class. You were there. It was like trying to get you away. I was like, come on, let's go.
I don't want to go. I want to stay.
She was like, ooh, look at these.
Yeah, I think it was just the excitement of the fact that they were mine.
Don't you always find that? I don't know if anybody else does. If someone else has got something, it's like proper like FOMO almost. Like you get envious that they've got something that you don't. You're like, oh, I so want one.
Yeah.
So this is an example of mine. Sorry to lean over. I'd always seen people with crystal balls, and I thought, I want one. So I got one, and this thing has been shifted from room to room because I'm like, I don't want it there. I don't want it there. I don't know if I want it. I've got a fucking purpose for it. Although I would love to learn to do the whole. You let your laugh flash before your eyes. So yeah, I want to learn to do the that.
I wonder if I can do it because I do poi.
Does anybody know anyone who does those classes?
Can I have that?
Yeah, don't drop it. It
It's
means a lot to
heavier
me.
than I
It's
thought.
heavy, isn't it?
I know. I couldn't even get one out of full. I thought because I do poi, I might be able to, but no way. This is a lot heavier than I expected.
Yeah, it's the way they go like, woo, 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 woo. If you know anyone who holds classes like that or anyone who knows how to do it, we will go and visit. Yeah, you can do. We'll go and visit. We'll have a lesson. We'll see if we can actually do anything. I mean, I just want to feel like David Bowie in Labyrinth. You remind me of the baby. What baby? The baby with the power. What power?
If you look on the inside, it's got like little lines and it almost looks a bit like liquid. Can you see it?
I feel like we need to smash this open now.
No.
Oh.
But if you get to Cornwall and get a big rock and smash that open, it's quartz on the inside.
Ooh.
Yeah, we did it with my
You're not allowed
daughter
to do
brought
that.
back.
You're not supposed to nick rocks off the beach.
It wasn't a rock, it was a boulder.
I think that makes it worse.
My daughter wrote, she was like, she wanted to bring back this. I saw this big rock and I wanted it. And my other daughter's dad was going to try and carry it and he couldn't carry it. So my daughter, my eldest, made a point of, oh, I can carry something you fucking can't. So she picks it up and carries it all the way up the steps. It's like zigzag steps up the edge of the cliff, all the way across the field, back to the car park, and we got it home. We've had that rock in our house for like...
Have you split it open yet?
Yeah, we've had it though for about 13 years before we split it open, and then we finally cracked it open. I think it was last year, and it was big fucking chunks of smoky and clear quartz.
I was really hoping that there would be nothing like. Oh,
no, but Araya knocked hers open. That she named. I can't remember what she named it, but she named this rock, and then she's in that mine had quartz in. So she was like, "Oh, I want to crack one." Oh, that's so bad.
I don't.
Just brown rock on the inside, and that was it. I was like,
oh dear.
Sorry.
Oh dear. I love these though.
They are cool, aren't they?
Oh, I was going to say, Drew's gone to work, otherwise I would have shown him. I'll show him.
Show him later. Gives you time to buy some underwear to match.
Have you looked at
Nipple tassels. You can get some red nipple tassels with like yellow tassels on them.
Ooh.
Like red sequins with yellow tassels.
Ooh.
That would look cool with that. And there's little gems on the fan as
I
well.
saw there were little gems. Do you know what? I've got a feeling that Evie's going to nick these and be like, look at me. And I'm like, that's not what they're for.
It's a bit like me with
it looks like a twisty ice swelling.
Sorry. Do you know the Wacker story?
The what?
The Wacker story.
Wacker?
Yeah. So, right, this is a funny story of mine. I had a paddle, and my kids stumbled upon this paddle and went, Mom, this was when they were very young, right? They went, Mom, what's this? And I, straight off the bat, I was like, it's a whacker to whack you with when you're naughty. It was the first thing that come to my head, but luckily it had never been used, right? So now it became the whacker to whack you with when you're naughty. So whenever the kids were being naughty, I'd like whack it off the wall and be like, if you don't behave! And one of the kids went to school and says, my mum's got a whacker that she whacks us with when we're naughty. And I got called into the office at nursery and I had to explain what it was.
I hope that nursery teacher still tells this story. I mean,
I was like, it was a paddle. It was so awkward.
So Drew ordered something off the internet for me and him, and he did tell me, but I completely forgot. And I picked Evie up from school. Childminder came home. I noticed the package in the garden, and I'd completely forgot that Drew had ordered this. So I went outside to pick it up because it had been raining, and the bag was soaking wet, and I was like, oh no. So I opened it in the kitchen to make sure whatever it was inside was okay. And I was like, what the hell's this? And I pulled it out, and Evie looked at me and said, what's that? And I was like, oh, Dad's just ordered some ratchet straps for the car.
What exactly was it?
Bed ties. I just dribbled as I said that. I flew. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Oh, God, it's a big bed tie.
I couldn't believe how quickly that just came out of my head.
A really funny one.
What?
It's really embarrassing.
Speak up.
Right,
Speak up. We all want to hear.
One time when my mum was babysitting, one of the kids must have went into my little drawer and pulled out this big black fucking dildo. I was like, Nanny, what's this? And Mum was like, put it back down. And then my eldest come and told me when I got back home, she was like, one of the little ones think that. And I was like, but Mum's seen it as well. I was like, luckily though, my mum's a legend and she just did not say anything. Never mentioned. It was almost like it didn't happen. If it wasn't for Lucy telling me, I would have never have known. But oh my God, the initial Granny swallowed me up. I just wanted the grain to swallow me up and everything. I was just like, oh my God.
Oh God, if we're going to go on about little stories like this, I've got a little one. So a friend of mine was away, but they needed a photo of their birth certificate, which they'd left in their house, and we had a spare house key. This was quite a few years ago. So I said, no, it's not a problem. I can, go to yours if you want. I'll take a picture. I'll send it to you. And she was like, oh, yeah, that would be brilliant. Thank you very much. So went to their house, let myself in. and they said that they kept their birth certificate in their side drawer, like with their passport, birth certificate, all the important things were in their side drawer. So I literally went upstairs to their room, sat on the edge of the bed, and I opened the drawer. And literally, as I did that, a text came through, and I read it, and it said, "Oh no, I forgot, I've moved stuff around. It's not in that drawer anymore. It's in like a box at the bottom of my wardrobe." It was too late. The damage was done. I was like, "Oh my God, there's cock rings, there's bullets. What's that?" And there's little metal stirrup things. I was like, "Shut the drawer."
What's a metal stirrup?
You know, like on horseshoe.
The stirrup
thing.
thingies.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Battenberg wheel.
I don't know what.
I think it's called a Battenberg wheel.
Oh,
I got one of them.
But yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah, it was one of them, and I was like, ooh. Thing is, it took me a long time to be able to tell her that that's what happened, because she thought, because I didn't mention anything, she thought that she caught me in time, that I wouldn't see what was in that drawer, and I was like, ooh.
Did that start your journey?
No, my journey had already started.
Yeah.
We're
already in the
Yar.
gutter.
What's that?
He's already in the gutter.
Oh my God.
Oh gosh, no, I need the hat, and then I'll be like that rock star. No, not Slash. What's his name? What? The top hat dude, the one that wears the top of the rocker, and he's got hair like this. And if you put a top hat on,
I wasn't in Guns N' Roses.
yeah, that's the one.
My mind's gone blank.
My hair looks like it's gotten a bit longer as well.
And mine, look. I mean, for people who've known me for a little while, my hair was like dead short. Like it was really short, shaved on one side, and I mean, I look.
Isn't that where I got the inspiration from for your little Russian?
From a little, yeah. She's behind us by the little dinosaur over there.
Yes.
Yes.
You're
over there.
No,
I haven't held up the
Russian,
macaque
is it? It's
thing,
from Budapest. Was it from Budapest? Yeah.
Yeah, it was from Budapest.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Speaking of trips.
Oh my God, it's 15 days. 15 days until we are on our way to Albania.
I'm excited.
I'm really excited, although we're not sure if Jen's going to be able to join us at the moment.
Yeah.
So, I mean, fingers crossed. I would really like to see her there. I mean, not that it would just take, attention off you for once, but it'd be really nice just to have someone else on a trip. I just think it'd be really nice.
It would be nice.
It would be nice.
Would be cool.
However, I understand that, family and work and stuff like that, it can get in the way. So, but yeah, I was really excited. And then when he said, "Oh, not sure she's gonna be able to make it," I was like, please. I was like, I'll beg her. I'll go on Facebook. I'll find her, and I'll be like, "Hello, I haven't officially said hi yet." I did, but I messaged her saying I haven't officially said hi yet. Hiya, and that was it. I haven't even said anything else. So she's probably reading that message going,
"Who the fuck is this?
What a dickhead." I'm like, "I'm so sorry, Jen. That's just me all over."
Well, it's funny as well because she takes about 3-4 days to reply to anything, even me. Like, I live across the road from her, and I'll send her a voice note or something. Like,
God.
The other day, I opened my front door, she's painted her front door, and I was like, "Oh my God, it looks so pretty! Oh my God, it looks so lovely!" And she's still not even read that. So it'll be like 4 days later, she'll be like, "That's old news. Painted it a week ago."
So, bearing in mind, she lives right opposite you, yeah? Never call her in an emergency.
Yeah, no.
Like if your house is on fire.
No, if you call her, she actually responds really quickly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
maybe I should call her. Jen, I'm going to call you. I'm going to sound like a rotten creep.
Stalker.
Say stalker?
What was it last week?
What
was it? Gaslighting.
Oh, fuck. Did you Google it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you know what it is now?
Yeah, I do.
Fuck's
And I was like, I ain't one of them.
No, but I swear to God, you were doing it in that episode. It's like, you gaslight me. It's like, I don't know what that is. It's like, you're short. Right, I'm not falling for this. You're gaslighting.
I did have to Google it. And then it come up in a book that I was reading. I was like, oh, there's an example now. Now it makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I need things spelling out sometimes.
Yeah. Bless you. Yeah.
I'm so smart, but I'm so dumb at the same time.
Yeah, do you know what? I find that as well. I have moments of like pure inspiration where I'm like, oh my God, like I surprise myself. And I'm like,
yeah.
I
did that.
I thought that. I'm a fucking genius. And then there are other moments where I'm like this and I've got the torch on. I'm like, where did I put my fucking phone?
No. You know one thing that makes me feel old is flip, right?
Go on.
Do you know when you like, when you send a message to somebody and you get to put the end emoji at the end and it's not in your recent emojis?
Yeah.
And you have to search for it. And I realise that makes me feel incredibly old when I'm sitting there going,
you can type what you're
I know,
for.
Alicia told me this the other day. Do you know what? I have to keep reminding myself as I get like 3 scrolls down. I'm like, you can fucking fucking search it, Lord. And then I type in and I'm like, there it is.
See, I've had the moments like that where you never think it'll happen to you because we were brought up like in the 90s and stuff. So it's like, you know, when like TVs, like newer TVs are coming out and you knew how to do it better than your mum. And they were like, oh, how do you turn it to this channel?
No, it's the
Yeah,
kids.
Evie does it to me now.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Where's the Nintendo Switch gone? She's like, right, scroll down and then you can like beep it across and then it's there. And I'm like,
you guys are way more techie than I am, though. Like, you guys are next level techie. I'm like, literally, I like, especially in my house with the way it is now, I literally feel like, do you remember the episode of My Little Pony? Do you watch My Little Pony? Have you
used
ever
to with
watched it?
Evie.
Yeah, right. So, you know, you've got like Pinkie Pie,
Yeah.
and then you've got a family that just digs and collects rocks.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like that one. When it concerns my tech knowledge, and especially in my house, it looks like Applejack's house. Do you know what I mean?
It really does. But without the bales of hay.
Yeah, well,
I am worrying about
with the emu if it hatches.
It's not an emu, it's
Well,
a rhea.
Everybody's going to know what I mean, but when I say emu, no one's going to know what I say if I say rhea.
I watched a video on TikTok of a white rhea, and honestly, it looked like it was having a schizo moment. And it's like, I'm here, I'm gone, I'm there, and all these big white feathers like following it. And I was like, oh my god, Laura's going to have one of these.
I've not watched any videos.
I will find one.
Nothing.
I'll find one and I'll send it to you.
See,
But
in my
it's
head,
cute.
I've got this little pretty image of this little pretty big white bird, and I'm going to take it on walks and things, and it's going to be super cute. But then you've just said that, and I just pictured it in my garden, and I'm like, shh.
Where's it going to have these moments?
Yeah, like, runs into the fence and ends up in the next door's garden or something. And in that moment, I realised, didn't quite think this through, did I?
When do you ever think things like
Never.
this through? I was going to say,
Absolutely,
you wouldn't
never.
be you. You wouldn't be you. So
Yeah.
please don't change that anytime soon.
Oh no, I won't. Never.
Good. Fucking good.
Life would be boring. Imagine if they planned everything. Imagine how boring that would be.
Who does that? I'm so sorry for offending people who do actually plan. Because actually, thinking about it, people with OCD,
I have slight OCD,
ADHD,
and I have ADHD.
and people who suffer from anxiety,
And I have anxiety.
so basically us, sometimes it works best for you to plan things like to a T.
Yeah, if it's a day out, I have to plan it meticulously.
Yes.
Right, and if it's like certain things, I can get away with winging. I think that's how I have my balance. I have to meticulously plan certain things, but then in order for me to not burn out and over concentrate and I have to wing stuff.
Yeah.
So business, winged it. Yeah, if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't.
I have to admit, that's what caught me off
Reappeared,
guard.
winged it.
But it's things like
Podcast and work today, timing it.
timing it.
meticulously.
Yeah, well, I got a message from her. She was like, right, I'm going to do this at this time. Got time to do this, then this. Then I'm going to leave it then. And I was like, oh my God. You were meant to be here at 11:30. What time did you turn up?
5
to 12.
Was it 5 to 12?
5 to 12.
It was 22. I was like, yeah, I got here in 20 minutes. Booyah!
She was not here on time.
No, I was reading a book. That's why I was sitting down and I was like, you know what? I'm actually getting into this book because not having my phone this week, I've actually found that I can concentrate a lot better with reading. And I've also learned as well that I can concentrate with reading if I've got noise in the background. If there's nothing in the background, my brain just stops drifting between words. Whereas if there's something else in the background, I think I've got too much of an attention span to focus it on one thing at a time. I need to have it elsewhere.
I can't read without pure silence.
No, so I had a rap battle fucking playlist thing on last night, and I was reading through that, and in the back of my brain, my other voice was going. Do you know what I mean? I think I might have a bit of
Inside
bipolar.
Out. You know the film Inside Out.
Yeah,
I can imagine in your head, physically, you've got some of these characters.
Yeah.
And one of them was like proper emo in the background, big headphones, like mohawk, kind of going like.
yeah, and the other one was going.
The big nerd one with the glasses going.
Yeah, exactly that. That's what I said. I think I might be a little bit bipolar. There's a couple of personalities up there.
Oh, bless you.
Makes it
Oh.
fun.
Sorry, I know we've kind of gone off subject. However, I have just remembered because of the name of this episode, Prosecco Picasso.
Oh yes, I was like, what's the name of the episode?
You would have known if you were here on time. Oh, look, it fucking says there.
Oh yeah.
Sorry to point at you all. It does say Prosecco Picasso's.
Yes.
So just over a week ago, it was the day after I lost my relative. I was this close to cancelling it.
I was really surprised that you did that. I was really surprised that you managed to pull yourself together and just crack
I
on
was
and
really
do
worried.
such a fantastic job.
I was scared of letting people down, and especially when I knew that someone was travelling from Nottingham. I love you, Ellie.
Which one's Alice?
The one with the green hair.
The one that was sat in front of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous, isn't she?
Yes.
So hot. Anyway.
I wouldn't mind either.
Yeah. Wouldn't you? No. Well, she's mine. Fuck off!
Threesome. You're thinking about it, aren't you?
No. Okay, where was I?
You so totally was. I saw the eyebrow twitch and everything.
Is that my giveaway?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Do
Do you know what? I'm really scared because Alice might watch this.
Hi, Alice.
Back off.
You can't have them all. You got me. You got Alice.
I only want one.
Who's that?
Alice.
Okay,
No, hang on. This is getting to a really, really confusing relationship now. Friendship, I mean. I nearly overstepped the boundary there. So yeah, Alice was coming up all the way from Nottingham to join us on this paint and piss up, or paint and sip, as other people call it.
I called it a paint and piss up.
I call it a paint and piss up, but everyone else is like, no,
it sounds more fun. It sounds more fun.
Yeah.
Paint and sip sounds sophisticated.
Well, there was
give me a little
Prosecco.
wine glass and paint and pistol sounds like let's get fucking.
And that's what it was.
It was.
So turn
I
up
was
at my
on hot
local.
chocolates, no cappuccinos all night.
You were on the cappuccinos, weren't you? I was there on red wine. I only had 2 red wines and 1 glass of Prosecco. I was really good. I had a top up of Prosecco.
I had Smirnoff Ice the last time and I was off my fucking
Yeah, you
tits.
were, weren't you? Bless you. But yeah, held it at my local pub called the Blue Pig in Trench Telford.
It
And
was so cool.
we had this whole snug room to ourselves. So, and bless the owner, John. Thank you so much.
Thank you, John.
Thank you. He handmade all these easels for the event. He made, I think, 6 or 7 of them.
And he did them on the day as well, didn't
He did them on the
it was
day.
pretty cool.
And I mean, they were very simple, but they did the job, didn't they?
Mm.
And I was, bless it. I was just like, thank you so much.
It's one of them things where you look at it and you think, wow, why didn't I think of that?
It's
so
simple.
easy, yeah.
But he did each of them identical, and they all worked perfectly, absolutely perfectly. So when I went in, he was just finishing them out in the garden, the beer garden. Took them all in, put all the canvases out. I sprayed the backs of them with water so they were prepped and ready for when people turned up. I had all the paints out, all of that. And I was sitting there for a while and I was like, no one's coming. It was advertised on their poster. I was like, no one's coming. And I knew that you were going to turn up at some point. I was like, this is going to be so embarrassing if no one else does. But yeah, you turned up. Your daughter, Alicia.
Yeah.
She turned up. I got thank you very much. I've had that voice note pinch. She's got 3 kids and I forget which one's which. It's a bloody nightmare.
They all begin and end in A though, so yeah.
So Alice turned up from Nottingham. That's why I have to see her. She was the first to arrive. My friend Keris from work, she turned up. I love her picture. It looked like the goofiest pig ever. And it said slaughter on the sign. And it was like,
It looked like Babe.
It did look a bit like Babe.
And then you had the slaughter sign in the background. It was
a bit dark. But that's like Keris. And she brought her friend, Beth. And bearing in mind, Beth was good fun. She was nice, really nice.
Her stories were so funny.
I know. She was not shy at all.
No. I didn't know that you had never met her before.
I was just about to say, everyone who was there, their only connection was me. None of you had all met each other before. Never even spoken or even really talked to each other, heard of each other before.
Yeah.
But honestly, the end of the night, it was wicked.
Great fun.
It was
a lot
so good. Even one of the members of staff that was there, she finished her shift. She has to finish her shift at 6 o'clock so that she could join the paint and piss up. And that was Anna.
And then there was a group of guys as well that come in afterwards, and there was like, because when you're doing another one, didn't he, or something?
Yeah.
And I overheard as there was walking out, he was oh yeah, we'll have to jump on the next one of them.
So I got a message back from the Blue Pig, I think a couple of days later, saying how fantastic it was. There was a lot of interest and people absolutely loved it. So they said they're going to do another one. Whether or not it's going to be keeping it with me, I don't know. But I'm happy because they've got the easels and stuff. I'm happy to hold them. But I did this one as a big test to see if people turn up, if it would be something that the pub would like and other people that go to the pub. So this one, I paid for. It cost me over £100, which was a rather steep. So for all the canvases, all the paints, the brushes, the spray cans, like everything. So I took a massive hit on it and I knew it was going to be a risk. However, because it has turned out so well and the interest is so high from everybody, I think that next time we're going to charge for tickets, but it shouldn't be too expensive. I think there was like discussions of it being £5. And if you think about it, that covers your canvas and a bit of paint. But the more people that come, the more that is covered.
Yeah.
So I'm not really going to make a gain. I just need to make the money back.
Some of the stock can be rolled over to another one as well, isn't it? Because I think, like for instance, the Works, I think they do massive packs of like just standard coloured base paints, and I think it's about 20 quid, isn't it, for the big tubs? And those you could reuse them.
Well,
a few times.
They're all still in a bag at the Blue Pig at the moment. All my paints and stuff. But I thought, because I couldn't carry it all, I thought, right, I'm going to leave it there. Whether or not they've stored it somewhere ready for the next time, I don't know. But I think me and Evie are going to go there this afternoon, so I can either pick them up or discuss when the next one will be.
Yeah.
So
you'll have to keep us all posted.
I will post it on our Facebook and
might
stuff.
Want to come along.
It would be really nice to see some of our viewers. Honestly, if you can make it, if I advertise when the next one is, £5 probably.
I'm happy to carpool from Wolverhampton as well. If anybody wants to make their way up from Wolverhampton, just chip in towards petrol, obviously.
Yeah, just a couple of quid.
Yeah.
Keep her happy, you know. Although one thing I will say is it's not for kids.
Yeah.
It's for grown-ups. It is a paint and piss up. So the idea is you paint, you drink, but each time there is going to be a different theme. So because the pub is called the Blue Pig, the theme was the Blue Pig, and we all did our own versions of the Blue Pig, and it could be anything like the building or anything, but everyone did physically like a pig, and they were brilliant. One of them, Alice's, looked like Winston Churchill.
Yes,
I loved yours as well. And it was like a sexy pig with two of these bloody fans. She was like, woo! But it was really good. I'll pop up some pictures in fishnets. I'll pop up some pictures and stuff so you can have a look.
And there was the one in the dinghy with his bum in the air.
Oh yeah, it was like a little rubber ring, and it was just a pig's bum sticking out of it, lying on the ocean. I thought, we did actually have a serious kind of discussion at that point where we were like, does she draw on a chocolate starfish or not? So we can tell it was his arse. But then she was like, just put 4. Yeah, I thought 4, but I don't think she did. I was really disappointed. Beth, you've let me down. You've let the team down.
Could have at least done like a little cross.
Yeah, just a little chocolate starfish, so we knew it was his bum. But yeah, no, that it turned out very well. So next time we do one, if you want to come along, please drop us a message, like, comment, anything.
And if it's successful, we could probably do it elsewhere in the UK.
Ooh. Reach out to your friends. See if they want to hold an event like this. And I'm sure that me and Law could probably throw something together. What?
Reach out to your friends. I'm sure they want to hold something. I know.
I've missed you. I haven't seen her like
I'm not adding innuendo. I'm not adding innuendo all week.
In your endo. I did actually lick you. Do you want to wipe it off?
I was just slowly, casually wiping it off my sleeve.
Oh my god.
It has been a week. It's been a while. It feels like ages though, doesn't it?
Well, it's been a couple of weeks since we've done an episode. I have to admit, I don't know if anybody else feels the same, but trying to hold one of these weekly can really drag because you don't necessarily have everything you want to talk about available. And because we're quite positive people, if we've had a really crap week, the last thing we want to do is turn up and say, "Oh, it's been a shit week." I mean, times have been shit recently.
Like fish up.
Oh, this episode's gone downhill. But honestly, we hope that you don't mind us doing this every couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Because we do try to stay positive. We try so hard. No, we are very positive people. So the last thing we want to do is jump on a week where it's been crap. And that's all we talk about. We want to have positive energy. We want to spread this positive energy.
Spread it like a disease.
Spread. You make it sound like we were the start of COVID. We're spreading it.
No, we're not Chinese.
Wow.
By the way, I've got the COVID.
If this video happens to reach China,
apologies.
Yeah, apologies from her. I thought you were doing
Koreans
all
are
hands
hotter.
thing. You'd be like, oh, sorry.
Sorry. Sounds like Koreans are hotter. They are though. They're a little bit taller and a little bit more buff, aren't they?
I've got something to tell you. I can't say it on
I got something to tell you.
Oh, no, wait. You can't do the nasal. No, you can't do the nasal sound.
Do you know what that says?
No,
What?
nasal singing. Nasal singing
What's
is
nasal singing?
so instead of singing like this, you go. Don't do that
Why?
because it sounds fucking awful. It hides the fact you can't sing, and it sounds like you're taking the piss out of any kind of artist that you're trying to sing.
I don't think I.
You get it?
Yes.
There we go. It's crap.
Yeah.
It's really, really crap.
Nasal singing is shit.
It's really shit. So don't go do
I
that.
got a present though.
Oh no!
Let's-
Is it alive?
No. Yeah. It's nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
Right, I did have
It's a bag of Coke!
I did have a box.
Wait, where's the
But-
sniffing tool? Right, where you go? By the way, it's a scalpel.
Go on, stick it in. Stick it in. No, all that. Smell it.
Are those the baby biscuits?
Russ. Well, it was a box with 2 of these in. And now it's a packet with half.
coffee. I'm quite.
I kind of ate them on the way.
No wonder
I
you
had
were late.
I had one, and then one turned into more.
8.
Yeah. I don't know how many was in the packet.
Oh my god! Do you know what? They always look a little bit kind of, and they feel like they've got nothing to them.
But they're so dense and filling, aren't they?
They
oh,
are.
Man.
It's like lambless bread.
What?
Lambless. Lambless? Lambless. Please tell me you've seen Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I'm a bro.
Oh no, that's disappointing. Look,
What?
it doesn't fit in my mug.
You good there, bro? Nostalgia.
It's really dry.
Mira said that as well. I'll give her one. Why don't you get the saliva going in your mouth and stuff?
I'm dunking it.
Wet it.
Will it hold liquid?
Mm. Did that not work?
It's disgusting.
You don't have to eat it if you don't want it.
I don't want any more. It tastes like paste.
It's not nice with coffee
No.
at all. Oh, we got a little coffee hit at the end. That was actually not that bad.
No, not for me, thank you.
You know
Sorry.
what I just
What? Oh no, I don't like it when you do
I
that.
can't say this one though.
Oh, for God's
Can I
sake.
whisper it?
Oh.
You know something feels
Yes.
how something looks.
No, do you know what? Going on about that. Has anybody else had this thing where you've eaten something like this and then you've got this horrible feeling on the back of your teeth? She didn't want to say it because it sounded a little bit rude, but actually it doesn't sound as rude as you think. But yeah, you get that horrible feeling at the back of your teeth. Like, have you tried full fat Coke? It doesn't feel the roof of your mouth feel funny afterwards.
I haven't had full fat Coke in years.
Actually, me neither. But I remember being put off of it because it felt like this layer was at the roof of my mouth, and I was like,
I get that off the local chippies lately. I had a chippy, the ones from like a
Rat sausage, you get it off that?
Well, there's this chippy in near me, without disclosing where I am.
Crumbs everywhere.
I know. I nearly went like this.
They're not the rocks.
No, but they do leave a lot of crumbs. What animal did I used to do that for?
A baby.
Maybe the chicks.
Oh, I was
I
going
think
to
I
say,
rubbed it together, so then they
you
would
shouldn't
create
call your
crumbs.
baby an animal, you know, but
They
babies.
fucking am sometimes.
Yeah. Little trogs.
What was I?
What?
About the feeling.
Oh, the feeling where you get that horrible feeling behind your teeth after eating something like that, and you feel like the bits, like eating a pack of crisps, and you've got to dig out your teeth. Just puts me off eating crisps. I love crisps.
Do you want to hear something that I thought about before?
Not sure. Do I want to hear it, or do they want to hear it?
I do.
Oh,
Because
God.
I had to discover this. It was an intrusive thought on my part. Right. I was eating popcorn, and you know when the kernel shell gets stuck in your teeth,
Yeah.
and my brain went, this feels how I would imagine a ladybird shell to feel like.
Okay, I get.
Think about it.
Yeah, I get the thought of it, but it wouldn't be that strong.
No, but what? The popcorn kernels, when the skin part comes off and it gets stuck in your teeth, that's how a ladybird's shell would feel if you ate it.
Well, only one way to find out.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it. I don't go sticking random stuff in my mouth.
I'll go.
You're spraying crumbs everywhere.
And I do.
I can't wait to lick them up later.
These are nice, man.
They're disgusting.
I'm just going to finish this.
Yeah, do you know what? Last couple of minutes, yeah. Let's just sit and watch Law munching on biscuits. Okay, stop now. No.
No! With a little white fucking chalky shit all over my tongue as well.
So anyway, upcoming events. Obviously, we've got Albania. Taking a little break after that because I've got a holiday. I'm going to Rome with Drew and Evie, so I'll be doing the challenge of something free,
Something stolen.
No, I don't want to do stolen. It was never meant to be stolen.
Yeah.
Something free, the cheapest and tackiest thing you could possibly find, and a gift.
Does something free mean stolen?
Well, I mean, it's open to interpretation. Obviously, if I find some free kind of like really fancy napkins on a table, I might go and they can be in a bag or a glass or something. So yes, that's going to be my challenge. I've got to do that while I'm in Rome.
Are you going to that thing that I suggested?
What thing?
I can't remember. I know there was one. Shit, what was it?
What?
Oh, I sent you 2 things.
Did you?
Oh, I think it was one where you look through something. Or was that something else?
Oh, the
you look
keyhole
through
thing.
something. Yeah, and you can see something else at the end. But then my brain was going, yeah, but can't you do that at Stonehenge as well? You look through something, you can see the sun or some shit. And my brain went to all the different areas that you can do this thing at.
So yeah, it's like the secret garden. There's a door somewhere, but if you look through the keyhole,
the keyhole. Was it that TV series?
I think so. But if you look through it, you can see like this like hidden secret kind of garden kind of thing. So I need to try and find that on Google Maps and see if we can go.
That was one of my favourite books as a kid, The Secret Garden.
I've never watched it, never read it.
Oh.
Never. No, because everyone was like, "Oh, it's a beautiful thing," and I was like, "Oh, I'm not going to watch it."
I think I was more infatuated with the garden. Because the way
look at your garden now.
Yeah, it looks like that. I think that's where I probably got the inspiration from. My inner child is going, let's make it a secret garden. And my adult self is going, I just want plants.
I was going to say, it's not much of a secret garden when you've got a whole fence panel collapse into your garden that your neighbour can literally walk to the fence and go,
No, it was so funny because I saw her in the garden the other day. And she was to be trying to like wedge it back up. And I didn't know because like she doesn't do nothing in the garden. She doesn't do any of the garden work herself. So all I've seen is this big hand and I'm like, oh, what are you doing? And she was like, oh, it's just me. And I was like, oh, okay, sorry. I thought you were somebody broken into your house with a fence. I don't know. But yeah, she's trying to wedge it up and she's like, when I get back from my travels, will be okay. And I was like, you keep fucking saying that, but you still haven't done it. But yeah.
No, she can wait until you get back from your travels.
Yeah, she's going to
that.
around it.
So Albania, Rome, and then June next month we are going to the Station Hotel, staying for the night. It's going to be haunted. My manager has confirmed she can't sleep the night there, but she's going to come and join us for a couple of hours and a few drinkies, I think.
We got wind, didn't we, that apparently if we get into the basement, it's the most haunted area.
I'm bringing the Ouija board.
I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit worried. Like,
this doesn't bother me. I might change my mind. I'm there.
She'll hear something and be like, "No, fuck that."
Yeah, that sound you're gonna hear is me. We're going to the basement. Let's get out of here.
Nervous farts.
I'm gonna have I'll need a nervous shit before we go.
Yeah.
Or while I'm there, it'll happen.
Cleanse the colon.
Cleanse
so
the
then
bowel.
Nothing comes out when you shit yourself. You see something.
I will. I promise I'll avoid milk and yogurt and
Please
cheese.
Do.
Oh, God.
Please do. I just got a wind of what that's like. Jen, she's psychic, and she told me that when she went down there into the basement, she could literally see them because obviously she can see shit, can't she? But she could literally see all the spirits walking around.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm going to be there pissed as a fart and I'll be like, I won't have a clue.
You're going to get possessed. Oh my God. Imagine if one of them uses you as a vessel and you're like,
You just remind me of like one of the Muppets from the Muppet Christmas Carol. You know, the ones that are all in chains.
I kind of feel
Marley
like
and
I'm
Marley.
channeling Look. Let me just work that up.
What are you doing?
Right, now I need a blade. Something that replicates a blade. Bitch!
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah!
Yes! I loved him.
What's his name? Billy Butcherson.
Billy. Oh, I love Billy. He was such a nice character.
Binks is named after the boy from Hocus Pocus.
Oh yeah.
Zachary Binks.
Well, we tried to adopt a black cat a few years ago from the Shropshire Cat Rescue, and it was a lovely black boy. He was so silky smooth, but he was a stray. And they said, we've just got to run some tests, blood tests and stuff. I know what you're thinking.
Black boy, silk and smooth.
Was
you in a cat sanctuary or an orphanage?
What the fuck? Oh my god!
All right, just delay that flight to Epstein Island.
But yeah, we were going to adopt him, and we'd already chosen a name. We were going to call him Binks, and it was like a few days later after his blood tests and stuff. I called them up and I was like, "Any news? Like, when can we come and get him?" And it took a while, and then I think they left it for the last 5 minutes while people were working, and I had a missed call. Literally just missed it. I was like, all right, I'm going to phone them straight back. So I did. And this lady was a blubbering mess. She was like, I was hoping you weren't going to call. And I was like, is everything okay? She said, no, Binks has died. And I was like, what?
How?
So the test results came back, and basically it was cat HIV. And it just took him then and there. Like, he just started fitting and then he just died.
Shit.
So I felt like getting a black cat was a bit of a curse, especially when that happened. I was like, right, I'm not going to get a black cat then. So I got a ginger one.
Hold on a minute. So, like, I've heard of cat HIV, but, like, I didn't think, like, don't humans live with that?
Yeah.
So if humans have it and they can live with it, why can't a cat?
It's like HIV, so it's a cat version. So if you have a cat with HIV or their version of HIV, you can't own any other cats because it transfers in saliva. So cats cleaning one another, done.
So if a cat licks you, will you get it?
I don't know. I mean, luckily, I didn't have to worry about it because, well, we didn't have him.
I just realised I watch too much cartoons.
Where's that come from?
Because I was like, I kind of feel like getting it from the Crystal Gems, Steven Universe. And then I realised, you watch too much cartoons.
Oh my
God.
I
was like, my brain has like 20,000 thoughts a minute.
Oh, there's bits of rusk in me coffee. Boom.
Mine have bits of coffee at the coffee.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Anyway.
keep an eye on TikTok and on our Facebook, please, because we will be advertising and asking for more recommendations. We did have recommendations.
I was just about to say, we did have one, didn't we?
And it's for the Birmingham Anime Comic-Con kind of thing.
Oh, if we go, what are you dressing up as?
I have no idea.
We are dressing up, right?
Because when I sent it you went, no. Unless I can go as, what was the name?
Katara
from, what's it called? Avatar the Last Airbender.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I think I might go someone from Attack on Titan or something.
I'm thinking if I do go as Katara, I need to get a friend to go as Aang. Because I'm sure I know some bald people. That can...
I know one!
I
know two! My dad won't go, though.
Oh my God, your dad could be like, the old professor guy.
From what?
From Avatar?
I've never watched it.
Nearly almost started sucking.
So we have had the recommendation. It is very close to another event.
Which one?
I can't remember because we've got so many going on at the moment. But it would be just a Saturday day entry ticket. I think there's one, so it's in Birmingham, and there's one in Bristol. Yeah. And there's also one going to Bristol.
That's a really good one. I took my kids to the science fair, which was right next door to it, and I didn't know that it was on the same day. And my kids had to walk past all the characters and everything to go to a science fair. And they was not happy at all. They was like, oh, great. Their face was this all day.
Oh, well. But yeah, we might be able to go. We've just got to do a bit of shuffling around, make sure we can afford the tickets. I think they're £20 per person. So, and that's just for the Saturday entry.
I told my kids that we could all go. No, we're in that first. I'm like,
God. All right. Well, we'll figure
see.
something out.
We'll
let
see.
you know. We'll let you know. but it does seem to happen at a time that might clash with something else. So we're going to see if we can go. And obviously, if we do go, we will let you know. And we will put up a little YouTube video, as always. So yeah, our next YouTube video is probably going to be us in Albania. We've still got to figure out if we're going to do an episode before we go or just as we come back. But we will keep you in the loop. We want to make sure we've got lots to talk about.
I reckon we could probably squeeze... No. I was going to say, I reckon we could probably squeeze one in on the Saturday, and then I was like, no, you are booked up on Saturday.
I might be at a funeral the Friday and travelling back on the Saturday, pack, and then we go to Albania the Sunday. So it's going to be a bit of a tight one. Still haven't had the funeral confirmed, so it could be going from a really glum moment to, yay, holiday.
At least it'll be something to look forward to.
Yeah, I
something
suppose.
to brighten your mood.
Yeah. So, yeah, keep an eye on us. We'll keep you in the loop with what's going on. Please remember, like, follow, comment,
and share,
subscribe, share, do all that kind of stuff. Also, if you fancy it, and we'd like honest reviews, please. You can leave us a review on the Facebook page. So you can rate us with stars. You can put your comments on there saying if you think we're funny, if we're useless. Tell us, any suggestions. Throw it our way.
Anything that you don't like us doing.
Yeah.
So we can say, fuck you.
Yeah, we're not going to stop eating on camera.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Or fine.
I have literally just farted again.
I knew it!
I'm so sorry. Can you smell it? Or
No,
did you
I
hear
just
it?
got a vibe.
No, vibration. So yes, please leave us a review if you want. It would be really nice to hear some feedback from you all and keep commenting.
Yes,
Please
do.
more interaction. We like it.
Yes,
So-
give us the interaction that we
Lots.
require to keep it going.
All right, Vladimir, you've come out again.
I don't know where Vladimir comes from, but sometimes it turns Indian like
Oh
this.
my God, right. We're going to say goodbye before this gets any more offensive.
Hold on, do it again.
I'll find your teeth, sorry. Until next time, folks.
Yes.
What am I doing?
Over and out.
Ta-ra! Love you lots.
Bye.
Bye.